What up, y'all? I'm back once again with Smoke a Day number 5. Um, I really have no clue what I'm gonna talk about today. I've been up for just an hour. It's like 10:27 a.m. I didn't go to school again today because of the whole not feeling good thing, spider bite, whatever. Uh, so I'm gonna try to make this quick because I do got some homework assignments I gotta turn into the school today. But whatever. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I guess I'll let whatever hits me hit me. So hold on. All right. Um, fuck. I don't even know what the fuck to talk about today. Um, I guess I'm gonna talk about my opinion on marijuana and alcohol and all that shit. Which my opinion on it is marijuana should be legal because that would bring our country out of debt and out of this recession and probably actually propel us into making more money and doing better. Uh, the reason why I say this is, you know how many people in this country smoke marijuana? I mean, it's ridiculous how many people smoke pot. There's so many people smoke pot in this nation. Um, you know, I think I've talked about this a little bit on and off, but yeah, I do think it should be legal. I don't really remember what I've talked about lately, but it should be legal. Alcohol should, no offense to you if you drink, but I think alcohol should kind of be illegal because you have blind fits of rage, you have blackouts, and you abuse people, you hit people, you kill people when you're drunk. You just don't act the same way when you're when you're sober. If you're high, if you smoked pot, you sit there and laugh your ass off, even shit that's not funny, and you eat. You go to sleep and you eat. That's about the gist of what happens when you get high. That's the gist of it. And it's fun. I can't lie about that. It's fun. I've done it. But I don't really condone anything. I don't condone half the shit people do. You know, um, I do enjoy certain things. Like I enjoy smoking cigarettes, and I've I've cut out every addiction I've had but sex. That one's kind of hard to beat. I don't really see how I can beat that one, so I don't plan on trying. I'm not gonna go around, raping people. But if it's a girl I wants to have sex, I want to have sex. Sure, I'm gonna take the opportunity. Whatever. But I mean, like, okay, I live in Kentucky. I used to live in Oregon for a little bit. I've been born and raised in Kentucky my whole life. And here, if you get busted with pot, they take your ass to jail. Out in Oregon, you can have 9 plants apiece or six. I think it's six if you have a medicinal card. This couple, they both had medicinal cards, which means they could have 12 plants in their house. They had 52 plants with shit cut up and ready to sell. Cops came in and busted their asses, but took everything but the 12 plants and only gave them a court date and a fine. You know, they didn't take them to jail, which is really cool. They got those shops out there, and cause it's good for you. It's got if you got glaucoma or whatever, my mom's got bad pressure in her eyes, and the doctor told my mom to smoke pot. Which my mom does, but that's whatever. Uh, he told her to, and it just should be legal. People are, the only reason it's not is because people can grow it. Well, people can grow tobacco too. People can sure as fuck make alcohol too. It's not that difficult. It is. It isn't. I mean, it's really not. You can fucking do it. People, when they had prohibition, people made moonshine all the fucking time. You know, it's gonna happen either way. Fuck. I just don't know. My opinion is it should be legal to bring our country out of debt and shit. And that would be a good thing. Gas prices be down low, taxes not be so high. That'd be pretty cool. Just whatever. I think everything in this world is fucked up. It's bullshit and it's hypocritical. Because I know quite a few people whose lives would just be better if they could smoke pot and not have to worry about going to jail. In Oregon, so many people I knew smoke pot. Most of them had medicinal cards. They didn't have to worry about going to jail. The federal government could still come in and bust those fucking places, but they didn't ever do it. I think every state should make it legal because it's gonna happen one way or another. We were driving around the other day, me and my mom coming back from the doctor or whatever, and like I said, my mom smokes pot, and she took a big air in it because I said it smelled like skunk. She goes, "No, son, that's homegrown shit." She goes, "That's good shit." My mom can predict shit like that out of nowhere. Hold on. I think I think every problem our country has would be solved if just people could do what they want to do. I'm not condoning any drug use. I'm not, and sure as fuck not condoning crack, heroin, or meth use. Fuck that. I'll tell you right now. Fuck those drugs. You know, I've never smoked anything or done any drug harder than pot and pills, and that's what I plan on doing. Like I said, I don't. I'm not a pothead, and I don't smoke pot on a regular. I've done it once, and I was at the gathering. It's the gathering, dude. It's it's different than the rest of the year in my opinion. But whatever. Like I've tried drinking before, wasn't a big fan of it. I mean, I just don't like being drunk. Fuck that. I just don't feel good. You know. But I'm not saying shit about it. If you drink, cool. I don't give a fuck if you drink or if you don't, or if you don't get high, if you smoke, you don't. I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm just stating my opinion. Um, I'm still fucked up from yesterday from all the medicine they put in me. But whatever. Fuck, I got schoolwork to do. Shit. I got a paper due or whatever. Just due the other day, but I gotta turn it in today. But this besides the point. But you know, everything in this country would probably be solved. Debt-wise, if people could just smoke pot or people could grow their own pot. Because those medicinal cards are $250 or $260 a piece. For everyone in this country, and there's how many billion people in America bought one of those fucking cards. You know, they'd be pretty sad. Or if the government would grow its own pot and sell it like cigarettes. Like as cheaper than a pack of cigarettes. This fucking country would be set. You know, we wouldn't have to worry about shit. Fuck debt. We wouldn't have debt because everyone, and no one would smoke cigarettes either. Everyone would smoke pot. And everyone would be laughing their asses off. But whatever. It's kind of funny that way. I mean, you've never heard of anyone overdosing on pot. You know, at least I never have. You got it. I've researched it. You have to smoke 10. You have to smoke your own weight and then some of pot. I'd have to smoke like 200 pounds of pot to kill myself because I only weigh 130. I'd have to smoke 260 pounds of pot to kill myself. You take 13 Tylenol. Yes, I'm borrowing this from Cat Williams. If you take 13 Tylenol, it'll be the last fucking headache you ever have. I'm just saying, it's true though. You know, Drinking fucks up your liver and it does. Smoking pot kills brain cancer cells and it relieves pressure behind your eyes if you've got glaucoma, and it just helps. It really does help. You know, that's, I'm just stating my opinion on this bullshit, but, I feel that we need to do legalize marijuana just because it would help the fuck out of this country and help out quite a few people. And I'm not saying this because it'll help my mom, not her be worried about going to jail or whatever. But, it would just fucking make everything better and simpler and just would put our country out of this fucking debt and hellhole we're in. I mean, really, what would fix our country is if we could just make marijuana legal. By making marijuana legal, we wouldn't have to worry about people going to jail over it, and everyone would fucking buy it. Everyone would. And I do mean that. If you smoke pot, if you were a hippie, if you were a stoner, if you were just a simple pothead, everyone would try it, no doubt about it. This nation would actually be a happier nation too, because pot mellows you out and it makes you think more clearly. When I got high at the gathering for the first time, and because I think I did it quite a few times there, I did. I flat out thought my brain was open-minded and I could think about everything clearly without having to worry about scenarios and bullshit that might cause us to go wrong. Everything was clear and perfect, and I enjoyed the fuck out of it. Just I think it should be legal. I want your opinion. As always, check out Test Dummy 22, the boy Blue 919A2, and Elliot 419. I got 10 seconds left in this bitch, so motherfucker, smoke a day number 5 is done. Peace.